Hey everyone, what's up? Obsidian has just announced their brand new IP, The Outer Worlds. I'm incredibly hyped for it. I've seen the gameplay trailer. I've seen the actual gameplay. Yes, there is gameplay. 15-minute gameplay video already for The Outer Worlds. It looks really good. I'm incredibly excited. It's almost like BioShock, Borderlands, and Fallout all had a baby. It's getting me really pumped. Now, if you guys don't know about Outer Worlds whatsoever, I'm going to explain it to you here in this video and break down the trailer a little bit, analyze it a little bit, and give my take on the Outer Worlds. So let's get it started. Let me explain to you what the Outer Worlds is all about. This is from Obsidian's website. Welcome to the future. Try not to break it. Right then and there, I feel it's a knock on Bethesda for constantly nagging us and telling us, hey, you're going to break the beta. That's a knock towards Bethesda. Try not to break it. I found that pretty funny. The Outer Worlds is a new single-player first-person sci-fi RPG from Obsidian Entertainment and Private Division. Lost in transit while on a colonist ship, bound for the furthest edge of the galaxy, you awake decades later, only to find yourself in the midst of a deep conspiracy threatening to destroy the Halcyon colony. As you explore the furthest reaches of space and encounter various factions, all vying for power, the character you decide to become will determine how this player-driven story unfolds. In the corporate equation for the colony, you are the unplanned variable. So, just like we saw in the trailer itself, there's a lot of player choice in this game, so that was incredibly important to know because we really don't know what this game is about. Because before the announcement of the Outer Worlds, we had no idea. We just assumed that it was an RPG. We assumed it was a single player game. And just how they hit on player choice in the trailer was quite hilarious and was done very well. So great job, Obsidian, on that. So let me read to you some of the key features that I got from Steam about the Outer Worlds. The player-driven story RPG. In keeping with the Obsidian tradition, how you approach the Outer Worlds is totally up to you. Your choices affect not only the way the story develops, but your character build, companion stories, and endgame scenarios. You can be flawed in a good way. New to the Outer Worlds is the idea of flaws. A compelling hero is made by the flaws they carry with them. While playing the Outer Worlds, the game tracks your experience to find what you aren't particularly good at. Incredibly interesting. Lead your companions. During your journey through the furthest colony, you will meet a host of characters who will want to join your crew. Armed with unique abilities, these companions all have their own missions, motivations, and ideals. It's up to you to help them achieve their goals or turn them to your own ends. Explore the corporate colony. Halcyon is a colony at the edge of the galaxy, owned and operated by a corporate board. They control everything except for the alien monsters left behind when the terraforming of the colonies to planets didn't go accordingly to plan. Find your ship, build your crew, and explore the settlements, space stations, and other intriguing locations throughout Halcyon. So we know that so far about the game, so now let's listen to that old man in the very beginning of the trailer.
Wondering what's going on, eh? One question first. Are you feeling anything that can be construed as explosive cell death? No? Wonderful. Let's get started. Welcome to the edge of the galaxy, the frontier of space. Well, at least it was until the corporations bought it, branded it, and started selling it at ludicrously inflated prices. And the rest of your fellow settlers? Abandoned on the edge of the colony. I'd save them myself, but the board's got a bounty on my head.
So this old man sought out who appears to be the main protagonist of the story, which is us, the player. He did this because, according to him, we appear to be capable. Maybe we have some type of combat history. Maybe we were a soldier of sorts. Or maybe this guy is just so scared of getting killed due to the bounty on his head that he woke up the first person he saw. Who knows? But in this game, it appears that we are quote-unquote the chosen one. Just like New Vegas had the Courier, just like Fallout 4 had the Sole Survivor, and just like Fallout 3 had the Lone Wanderer, we are the chosen one. Now, let's look at a few select frames in the video that I found most interesting to me, and I'll analyze to what I feel and what I think they compare to when it comes to a Fallout game. Let's look at the first frame, and it reminds me a lot of the towns from Fallout. It could be Diamond City from Fallout 4. megaton from Fallout 3. But it really reminds me of the places in New Vegas. It reminds me of Freeside. It reminds me of Good Springs. This town really brings me back some nostalgia. And also, look at the lighting. The lighting in it's incredible. It kind of brings me back to the first 2 Fallout games. Yes, they were completely different, not 3D, but just the lighting in itself really brings me back to that orangey feel that the first 2 games brought. Now let's look at the next frame. Now this is incredible. You see, it's the same exact town, and it's probably in the same exact shot that we just saw. That could be the player character all the way down at the right, at the bottom. And this could be your home. Maybe this is a town where you could settle. Where, just like in New Vegas, you had the Strip, you had Novak. Maybe this is a town in Outer Worlds where you settle. And that beautiful picture of the moon or Saturn, Uranus, I ain't go with planets. But that is a beautiful picture, just a fantastic picture. I love it personally. Now let's look at the next frame. This is totally reminiscent to the Institute. Now I know that wasn't in New Vegas, it was in Fallout 4, but just look at it. Really reminds me of the Institute. To be honest with you, I never played BioShock or Borderlands, so I don't know about the locations in that said game. But to me, this gives off an Institute type feel. It could be inspired by Fallout 4, this little area here, but I'm telling you, this game looks beautiful. It's very colorful, but it fits, I feel, what Obsidian is trying to do. So I'm really feeling this game. I'm enjoying this, and I can't wait to see more about the Outer Worlds. So this next frame is incredibly interesting. This frame shows us a lot because it shows us that we indeed do have skills, just like in Fallout 3, just like New Vegas, and they will be used in speech checks just like those games as well. Plus full dialogue and no voice protagonist. So for all you Fallout 4 haters, thank your lucky stars because you don't have to deal with shallow voice acting or no voice protagonist. So we got that. So this game appears to allow for incredible roleplay, a lot of options, many more options than the last couple Fallout games that we have received. Fallout 76 and Fallout 4. Now let's take a look at a piece from an article on PCGamer.com explaining other things we know about the game thus far. The link to this article will be down in the description below. So the game is coming out in 2019. It's using the Unreal Engine. Protagonist isn't voiced, like I just said. There's a special class of science weapons that will have special ridiculous effects like a shrink ray. There's a full character creator, even though it's first person only. You'll see your character in the inventory, and if you leave the game idling long. Your companions don't have separate inventories. Taking companions with you just gives you more inventory space to work with yourself. If companions really dislike the decisions you make, they'll leave and go back to the ship. You can persuade them to see things your way. No romancing companions. They considered it but decided against it. Companions each have a special attack. One named Felix does a double drop kick, but you can also equip them with whatever weapons you want. Hacking and lockpicking don't have minigames and are simply based on your attributes. So guys, I just want to make a point. If you hate hacking and lockpicking, you don't have to do them. It's just based on your attributes, and I think that's fantastic, honestly. Those minigames, I do enjoy them. I really enjoy the hacking game, but if they didn't see it necessary, good, do away with it, just have it rely on your attributes. Great move by Obsidian. There are 6 skills, strength, intelligence, etc. So similar to your special stats in Fallout. And for every 20 points you put into one, up until 100, you'll gain a new perk. So bam, another page taken out of Fallout's book. As in the creator's past games, you can play as a dumb character with stupid dialogue options. Your companions react appropriately. That'll be hilarious. They're still not sure if it will be possible to play through the game completely pacifist, but you'll almost definitely have to at least kill some robots. Robots aren't sentient, but your ship's AI seems to have a strange degree of personality. Tim Kaine wants you to know that there are a lot of drugs, but he's not going to pressure you to take them. So guys, there's a lot that we know, that we have learned about this game so far. There is a lot, and it's really exciting me. I can't wait. It's almost Obsidian's take on their version of Fallout, and honestly, I'm excited. Now, let me tell you guys the rest of my opinion, and I'll go on a bit here. This game might scratch the itch for you if you've been wanting a space game. If you wanted a great post-apocalyptic RPG, this game can scratch that itch, because it's almost like a space game and it's a post-apocalyptic RPG put in one. That's incredible. And if Obsidian can possibly pull this off, that's amazing. Now, I wonder if this is a game. If this is what Bethesda wanted Starfield to be. I wonder, but Obsidian, if it is, they beat them to the punch. Absolutely beat Bethesda to the punch. Now, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna hope for unrealistic things at the end of the day that'll just get your hopes up. So I'm thinking that maybe there's no like type of settlement system like they had in Fallout 4, which that's okay with me. I actually enjoyed it in Fallout 4, but like I said, this is Obsidian, this is different, older Fallout creators, so I'm thinking as far as other content goes, it'll look a lot like New Vegas, which I'm completely fine with. I actually want to go back and play New Vegas myself. The vanilla version, forget mods, the vanilla version, and have a blast, because New Vegas is a great game. So guys, in my opinion, Outer Worlds, it's going to be a lot of fun. The gameplay trailer that we saw was great. I'll have a link to that in the description below. It's fantastic. Like I said, it's almost like BioShock, Borderlands, and Fallout had a baby. But it's almost, this could be the Fallout game that Obsidian wanted to make, but couldn't, or haven't. So guys, let me know what you think down in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts. The Outer Worlds, definitely coming out in 2019. I wonder when it's going to come out. I can't wait, guys. I thank you all for watching. Please hit that like button, comment if you haven't already. Please subscribe for more. Also, if you could share this video, that'd be much appreciated as well. Please check out my Patreon and follow me on Twitter. The links to those will be down in the description below. Guys, I thank you all for watching. More Outer Worlds content coming, more Cyberpunk 2077 content coming, and Fallout, of course. Always Fallout, always Starfield, always Bethesda related stuff. So, guys, I thank you all for watching. Godspeed.